Hello my dudes, and welcome back to a new video. Today we are doing the long-awaited eye trimming, nose trimming, just jelly cat trimming tutorial. I've had so many people ask me to make this video on Instagram, and I'm so sorry it took me this long, but I was nervous to do it, but here we are. I just received my small jelly cat toasty bunny in the mail. She is so cute, and of course she is desperately in need of an eye trim. And I thought this jelly cat in particular would be really good for this video because the fur is so coarse. It is definitely one of the more difficult styles to get right when you trim. So I thought this would be the perfect example. So let's go ahead and get started. But first, I'm going to show you what you're going to need. Okay, so what I like to use, this is my slicker brush. I got this on Amazon, and I'll go ahead and put it on my Amazon storefront so you can check it out yourself. It's super cute, and this pushes this up so that any trapped fur can come out super easily. So cleaning is super convenient. This random little comb for finer details when I need to get small hairs out of the way. This is a lot easier to use than the slicker brush. And of course, you will need a pair of scissors to trim. You would think that for trimming a jelly cat, you would prefer a smaller set of scissors, but honestly, what I've found, you need to prioritize sharp scissors. So for me, I would prefer having a larger pair of scissors that are sharper so that I don't have to cut more than I need to. And that's pretty much all I use. Let's go ahead and get started with the trim. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with our slicker brush. And basically, I'm just going to gently brush around the face. You want to get any knots out of the way now before you start actually cutting any fur. You make sure you brush around the mouth and nose as well, not just the eyes. Anywhere where you're going to be trimming should be brushed through. I can't get over how cute Toasty Bunny is. I'm sorry. She just arrived today. I'm so happy with her. I got her for a really good price on Mercari, and she's been on my ISO list for a hot minute. I do try to be gentle because you don't want to accidentally pull out hair by brushing too hard. Small, gentle strokes is better than going in really hard and deep. What do you know about hard and deep? I'm sorry, this is not the time nor the place. Anyway, once your jelly is all brushed through, it's scissor time. Oh my god, everything sounds wrong. From the center of the eye, you want to brush outwards to get all the fur out of the way. See the difference there? Scissors. Now, very carefully, start trimming the fur just directly on the outside of the eye. When you're doing this, honestly, slower is better. Make really small cuts because you can always cut more but not less. I also blow on it to get any fur out of the way that's loose. Once you've cut around the very outside of the eye, I start to level out the fur that's further away. Basically, you want to make layers that are very even. So the shortest layer of fur is right around the outside of the eye, and it gets longer and longer as far as you go until it's back to the normal length. And again, especially when you're doing this the first few times, less is more. Less is more. Go slow, make small cuts, do not rush the process or you will regret it. And honestly, you might regret it even if you go slow. When I first did this, like the first few jelly cats that I ever trimmed, for sure it looks like I went at them with a chainsaw. That's just the nature of trying something for the first time. And you know, you accept that it's gonna look kind of bad, but you gotta start somewhere. So you basically just work your way further and further away from the eye all around and even out those layers. Oh god, the fur almost went in my coffee. Okay, let's push that over here. Pulling out any hairs that are stuck under seams or anything. Always make sure to work in batches and take a look from a bigger perspective. When you look at something from this close for too long, you tend to lose the bigger picture. So make sure to give them a look-see. Layering is honestly, I think, the most crucial part of trimming jelly cats, because if you don't prioritize that, what'll happen is there will be a notably shorter ring of fur around the eye, and then the rest will be way too long and you'll have a very stark contrast. It's all about layers. Okay, I think the eyes for now are pretty much done. We're gonna go ahead and start working on the mouth. Boy, his fur is chaotic. With fur this long, you want to make sure you find where the stitching is of the nose or mouth or whatever it is you're looking at. Sometimes it's easier than others. This side, very easy to spot, but this one, sometimes I find that fur will get stuck under stitching and you kind of have to like pull it out a little bit. There we go. Not perfect, but definitely a lot more visible than what it was. Let's get to snipping. Alright, and we are pretty much done with our trim. Here's how he turned out. I think he looks super cute. Definitely a marked improvement from when I received them. I will say, expect there to be imperfections. Like even right now, I can look and see spots where I maybe cut a little too low, but that's okay. It's part of the process, and now your plushie is super unique to you, and I think that's really nice. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. And if you're cool, you could subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!